Welcome back to the channel everyone, NovaZayn on the mic. In today's game I'm playing one of my boys, an OG from Reese Training Grounds. I used to be an Angel Trainee, Azure. Now this guy has very good movement, so we'll be seeing some very good and neutral in today's set. Apologies if the quality of the clips aren't as well defined. I actually got these from his stream VOD on Twitch. Go show him some love on Twitch, let him know that your boy sent y'all. He usually plays a lot of DNF, but he looks like he's getting back into DBFZ more. Now on to the first match. Now with the way that we're starting off our pokes, we give each other a lot of respect in neutral, getting in and out of each other's zone 1. Right there I tried to catch his landing with a 2M, but he backdashed right on time with a 5M. I was able to fuzzy jump out of his pressure to avoid the DER after his assist. I did a dive kick because he seemed like he was not on the ground, giving me the advantage. The 2M landed there because I'm assuming he was trying to reflect in the string. Didn't want to hold the 50-50. I was able to get a nice combo. Good pressure here. Right there, my 2L actually whiffed, even though I was trying to get that spacing on purpose. And he was able to capitalize on that. That was just bad execution on my part. Here, let's go with a 50-50. Hit him with a low 2M. That's going to be some pretty good damage. Now I'll probably be looking to get Goku Black out of here due to the blue health. I would like to get that back, and I get into Adult Gohan's level 3. From here I'm probably going to go to his high-low 50-50 with Super Jump IAD. I get him with a fast fall low, and that's a kill. That's an easy 2-touch. Got some meter built from playing neutral, blocking, and was able to capitalize on those 2 hits. Now going back, I'm fast falling to avoid his aerial approaches. Missed the confirm there, but that was a good beam call. Changed my landings with Adult Gohan and caught the assist. But right there when I was pressuring, I thought I was in level 1, but I was not. Fuzzy jumps are helping me a lot with this pressure right now. And sadly, I missed the confirm there. That was a good JS plus assist pairing. I was able to tag out into Tien. Got me with a low. I'm a sparking because I'm a bit afraid of Tien. And there, that was a good beam because he knew that I was approaching with Spark. That I was getting a bit antsy because when you have Spark, you might as well be aggressive. But he was not able to convert. I also missed a confirm with that 3H. Right now, avoiding his assist. He's right outside of my pokes. Missed another 3H confirm. He misses another confirm as well, but that was good. He caught my landing and I was busy trying to jump away. That was really good timing on his part, and with this, we'll be able to secure the kill. So something that I wanted to talk to you guys about, I made a post on the community polls about having like an intro and outro, and a lot of you guys were leaning towards more of an outro perspective. Oh, right there, remember last time he mashed after the 5L? This time I was able to slow down my stagger and frame trap him without being too far out. This time I focused on frame trapping instead of creating space for my pressure. Sorry, as I was saying earlier, you guys are leaning more into an outro, and I was wondering if you guys would still want that, or do you guys like how my videos are formatted right now? Right here I need to just play it safe. As you guys are seeing, I was super jumping fast fall. So in Reese Training Grounds, Ken refers to that as short hops, and that basically minimizes your time in the air while still getting high enough to be able to air dash forward, which I was able to do on TN to get my turn going and pressure. But it also keeps you back down to the ground. You can air dash back, and it's something that I've been trying to implement more into my gameplay, just so that I can be more ready to deal with things with my grounded options. I mastered because I was a bit high when he vanished, so I had the advantage. Right there I was able to get the 6H going, and I'm probably going to DHC into Goku Black's level 3 for his EX teleport mix. I've highlighted how his new Oki works, but you go to the other side and JH hits meaty, they can 2H, you also get a nice cross-up option. But he has Spark, so I'm gonna go for the sneaky Spark bait. But it does not kill, but I wish that killed. So I'm gonna just pretend like that killed and fast forward because nothing exciting really happens. So on to the next match. Man, I wish that Spark bait worked, that would have been a nice clip. But here's the second game, giving space, avoiding his assist, targeting from far. Choosing when to go in. Right there, I was just shimmying to see what he would do, and he wasn't biting. But then I get the jump on him with the momentum from the dash to get a dash jump, a JM to win the air to air. Right there, another 50-50 and 2-touch territory. I'll be able to get the extra double jump extension from doing his medium dive kick into active tag, building me enough damage to kill this character. Now, something I've learned to do in neutral is to just not be super active. Basically, I'm trying to play around my opponent instead of trying to force them into an option. I like to see what they do, then I try to respond accordingly. So right there, I was streaming, but against people who have like poor movement, for example, they might go for a super dash, and I might be ready to punish, or they might do a reckless approach, and I will be able to whiff punish that or something. But against AzureR, I was able to secure another option, and they're just floating around Gogeta's options. As you guys can see, I'm trying to manage his pokes, creating a perfect distance, trying to call my assist whenever I get in close. Rather, that was a good use of his EX Lariat to make additional space from under me, and I was able to get the float jam to hit his backdash. I'm probably going to be looking to tag. Oh, nope, I stay in order to get his EX mix, most likely. And if I get the hit here, it's a 2-touch. You know the vibes. Oh, right here, I go for another type of sparking baits. I was thinking he would spark up after the 5S. And if he didn't, maybe the grab would have gotten him. Or the beam still activates after he sparks. I think you might see this in this set, but even after he sparks, the beam is active enough to still hit him. So I was hoping to rely on that. Here I get the fast fall to land plus assist, and in that situation, I know that AzureR is trying to create space because being right under me is not the most advantageous position due to my assist. So I fast felled and covered it with an assist in order to get back to the ground more to be in range for a poke. But at lower levels, say they're just mashing out of gotten hits, so you have to really tailor your neutral options based on how your opponent plays. This is why I need to pay attention to what they like to do in neutral and how they like to move. I was able to get the fuzzy jump there. And if you guys have seen my last video, the way I wanted to format these is include bits of matches, not just full matches. That way I'd be able to break down more helpful sources of gameplay. So I'll be moving on to the next match after this KO from Tien. Don't worry, he was not able to pull the Tien comeback. Alright, starting this match off respectfully. Try to get an air to air there, only approaching when I feel like I have the right tempo and have the advantage. Like right there when he had to block my 5S. There was another shimmy right there, but instead of jumping, AzureR decided to try and attack the stand blocking with a low lariat. I was able to jump in time. So that's a great interaction of how he adapts to the way that I move around in my neutral and poke. He was able to get me with a dragon rush and the low, oh no, maybe. I was, on rollback, would have taken that DR, but nah, your boys level up the defense slowly and surely. And if y'all haven't seen the defensive guide, I talk about defensive drills and other ways to progress your defense, so make sure to take a look at that if you would like to level up a defense. I there catch him with the assist, I try to IAD and he reflects. No sir, you cannot reflect 5S, you don't get anything from it. Get a medium starter. Yeah, I messed up my IAD-JM. I ain't got the 5M, but I'ma still take this damage. Now what is this? Like a good 80%? 85%? So he's definitely in that danger zone, and I noticed that he has Spark, so I tried to stay right outside of Sparking's radius, try and bait it. That time I did a quick DR, not giving him enough time to react, but he was able to take it, surprisingly. AzureR's defense is better than mine, I'll give you that. He's able to tag out the Kefla, and right there, that just shows patience where he's waiting for me to make my move, and based on what I do, he reacts. If you guys have seen me fighting Nimbus, Nimbus also punished me in this similar way where I would jump in recklessly, and he was able to get the grounded punish on me for good damage, but he dropped the combo, and I'm like, bet, I'll give you a homie drop too, so I dropped that combo, slide right into the EX dive, and oh my god, bro. That DP was kind of woke to punish a super dash. Here pressuring, trying to get the super dash mix and messed up. But I noticed he whiffed a volleyball spike, so I'm like, let me take that punish real quick. Head Kefla in to extend the combo. Wasn't the smartest idea. If I was able to extend the combo more with Adol Gohan, I should have definitely done that since he has the life lead. And because of that, I lose my Kefla. Kefla was in the one-touch territory. He gets me with the IAD-JM cross-up. One day I'll block those, man. Just gotta keep training. And just for one bar, there goes Kefla. He seems to have the advantage here, doubles the bar, more life, all of that. Trying to pick my spots to land my pokes in, fire a 5S in order to get that advantage. Tried to 5M, got 6M because I was holding forward. I don't think my 5M would have reached anyway because the Goku Black's normals do not reach that far forward. I was able to slide in my DMs. Right there I noticed he was backing off, so I EX laced and I had the assist to call in case he blocks so I can get a turn going. Right there, maybe I should have leveled one into Adult Gohan. I don't think that would have killed, but I should have definitely gotten Black out some way. Right now, he can get killed by any touch basically. There I raw tag right away. Right there, that wasn't very patient of me. Fastball into 2M when I thought he was within my distance, but he was backing off to be right outside of that. He was able to get his turn going. DP out of that, felt the gap. No particular reason. I saw the assist that was still up, so a 6M or DR was a high probability. Right there, locking down with the 5S on Oki and get an EX cross up. That cross up, even though that setup isn't real or tight per se, it's so fast that by the time you see the EX flash, you're already getting hit. So he was not ready for that, especially since I don't use that very often in our sets. Really caught him off guard. Now I have the life lead with his Gogeta. That was a perfect lariat to catch my JM that was in the air. I think he was able to punish my active recovery frames because I was trying to hold back. Now it goes down to the wire with these two. Let's see how this goes. Fast falling to stay on the ground in case he does anything funny, but staying out of his EX lariat range. Right there, is able to poke me. I think I was trying to approach him because I saw him in the air. So I had the positional advantage, but he was able to use that against me. Right there, he gets mixed, but I think he's gonna do something fake, so I just sprint jump out, and that paid off. And now I'm like, yo, stop moving, just super dash, bro! Goat reactions. Counter in the air against my super dash, bro. That shit was hype. Alright, that ends off that game. In this one, we fast forward to the level 3, because honestly, your boy was getting cooked. Camera spark to save Goku Black, and he baits it, but does not confirm the combo. Thankfully, able to get the super dash. Usually, I should have tagged in Kefla a lot earlier there, just so I can get a bunch of JS into a dash for spark to get more meter. But I didn't think of that at the time. I was trying to finish the combo. Able to delay the 5S to frame trap him there to convert off the assist and get a kill. That just goes to show how if you have the proper rhythm, you're able to frame trap even after mediums with a Ki Blast or even heavies. And Azure was definitely mashing after some M's because I wasn't giving him anything to be afraid of. At that time, I was able to use that to my advantage and capitalize off the hit. Now Adult Gohan, trying to fastball to avoid those air options, but that time I did it too early, and that costed me a hit basically. That's how you deal with overactive people in neutral, is that you let your assist handle them. Right there, he's able to create more space when I was creating space for myself with a backdash. That's very smart since it just takes longer for my normals to hit, and the backdash was very clever to escape the 5L stagger pattern there. What I should have done in hindsight is 2M eventually, because obviously you want your opponents to react. And that was a great opportunity for me to punish that backdash with a 2M frame trap, but I was not thinking of that. Was able to dodge the assist with a moon jump, slide right back in, calling my assist. Right now I'm just waiting for my assist to cool down, trying to threat an approach, but he's keeping his distance. I guess he thought right there his assist was going to confirm the hit, but it did not. And here I should be a lot more aggressive, but I'm scared since he's staying on the ground. He has a positional advantage, but I should have used that to my advantage by locking him down with my lariats plus an assist. Right there, he spends a meter to get a beam confirmed to continuous pressure, but even then, I was able to just backdash back. So spending a bar just for a weird situation is a lot more costly than trying to get in with the movement alone. But here we got Kefla, and I need to be more aggressive just because he has a life and he can afford to just cool back. Right there, he's chasing me as I retreat, but I use his approach against him by air dashing in right when he dashes forward, and I'm able to sort of switch the tempo of neutral right there to make it my favor. Get the Dragon Rush, get the level 3. He's probably gonna spark. Do I bait it? I tried to bait it with the R2M, and he's able to punish by sliding in my DMs. that soft knockdown is an option that I really like after getting sparked, just because they can't set up anything, since I can just soft knockdown into up tag, soft knockdown by staying on the ground, mashing if they come close and miss on their meaty. So you get a lot more options by a soft delay tech. Here I'm pressuring. And again, after the 5S, I'm able to frame trap with a 5H, showing him that he needs to be more respectful of that 5S, of that point in my pressure. I got a lot of damage there just because in case he didn't get frame trapped by the 5H, I had the 214H. There, that was a very committal and bad beam. I could have super dashed. He drops the combos. A lot of drops in this sets. But right now I'm looking out for another beam, and there I get the counter hit. When you see the counter appear on the screen, that's when you know it's a true punish, and I was able to super dash perfectly to get the active recovery frames of the beam, so he could not have done anything to vanish out of it or to defend himself. He left himself vulnerable, and that's why beams aren't always the best options in neutral. Once again, we're starting off this matchup respectfully by just backing off, but right away I'm sort of fumbling neutral. That was a perfectly good timed assist, able to block the 6H, and he messed up his super dash. I tried to chase by thinking he was going to go into the air, but he did not. 2H just because I thought he was going to go for an aggressive approach, but he did not. Mash, but did not confirm. That was a great JS to stop me from approaching, since he saw me dashing forward aggressively. Was not able to confirm off the assist. Right there, he stopped, and I felt a little hesitation, so I thought a 6H or something was coming because of that delay, but he was able to 5M instead to reset his pressure, and there goes my Goku Black. Overall, he's running away with his game with basically almost a perfect with his 3 characters. Gets another JM, does not confirm, and his Kefla is all over me, just trying to get some space, trying to slow it down. Over there, I'm being too aggressive when I should not be. Able to escape with 2S, but he ends up getting the hit anyways. In those scenarios, I should have been able to create more space with like a moon jump, or just back away and wait, because basically the tempo was on his side. He had all his assists that were placed well. He was getting all these straight hits. I should have slowed it down or tried and escape. Block the 50-50. I should spark here to save my Al Gohan, but I do not. And there he goes. I wonder if I make a Kefla comeback. I don't think so. Starting off aggressively this time because he's always jumping back, so I use that to my advantage. So we're pressuring a deep DR, catches him off guard after the resets. That was some good rhythm, and most likely gonna level 3 for a mix here. But am I gonna bait the spark? I think this time I'm just gonna go for a safe jump. Let's see what happens. There's no real reason for him to spark because he has 2 characters. And he ends up sparking after the safe jump. I was not ready to 2H. Tried to zone a bit with some 5S. Get him slacking. Chase the backdash but could not get the hit. Right there, I'm frame trapping on a lot of different points. Catching him multiple times but not confirming. Another air there that didn't confirm. There I was able to super dash just because I knew he wanted to escape the corner with a 214. And 214 is not invincible when you get on the ground. So super dash is a great way to punish that. Able to get the 6H right after the overhead, put like a sneaky double overhead that a lot of respectful opponents aren't ready for. But after killing his Kefla, I basically get cooked. So we're just gonna move on to the final game of the video, where my adult Gohan plays pretty good. So it's a good way to finish things off. My Goku Black got cooked, and it's time for the second in command to step it up. He basically has a perfect just because of the damage from TN's level 1, or else he would have had all green bars. Right there, I finally confirmed a 3H anti-air. Let's go. Going to the level 3, I'm probably going to set up a 2-touch. I've been going low a lot, so this time I will probably go high. He reflects it, I block it, I do not confirm that. But I get a little bit more aggressive with my pokes. He pushes me back with his JM. I'm changing my landings. I'm maneuvering in the air with kicks. You know the vibes. Able to dodge that. Oh, I thought that JM was going to hit him, but he was able to back away in time. He did not confirm that. I don't think he was ready for that beam to hit. He's trying to zone me out, trying to play it more patiently. but I'm trying to move in, and that was a very good confirm on the single hit of his JM. Right there, he baits a TP, but the second hit of it actually catches him, and I forgot that the smash is saved if the first hit doesn't connect. I'm able to get Kefla's 236M projectile and catches a super dash, and if you guys saw earlier, before that, I did 5 LLL, just because he was above me, and if he did approach, I would have anti-aired, and it's a go away to escape zone 1. Right there, I stay in after the spark just because I tried to go for a mix with his with her 214 S dash. Was able to get the plus frames into a DR, and this did not kill. Oh god! Right there, I'm thinking he's gonna tag. He finally does cover all my tracks with this assist, and I get the corner with Adult Gohan. He escapes it by dashing forward. Good escape. He did not confirm that one. That would have been crazy if he confirmed it too, just because I was lower than him. And here, pressure frame traps, baby. Let's go. The classic frame trap after the 2L resets. Catch him lean in. Adult Gohan putting in work. Now he has to do the same thing against Gogeta. Backs it off with kicks. That way he can't really approach me. Able to get the confirm off the key blast. This time keeping it simple just because I was dropping the kicks extension. Back into the blender. Last time I went high, am I gonna go high again? And he's able to guess that. How, bro? That's crazy. This time I changed up the frame trap a little bit with the 2M, but I did not get the confirm. He blocked that one in the air, so I'm thinking I'm plus. I continue my turn. Anti-reflect with the assist. Now the assist actually threw off the combo because I could have been able to go into corner loops, but the assist pushed them higher, so I had to ended off early, which didn't kill, but I got the triple overhead. Didn't come from the combo, but I get the 6M, so it's like the combo already happened. And here, Adult Gohan basically carried me through this game with his pressure. His frame traps was on point, his neutral was on point. Here again, this time, I've been frame trapping him, so now I'm gonna just dash up DR. I know he's waiting for that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and learned something new about movement and pressure. And I'll see y'all next time.
If I don't hurry, I'm gonna be late for the conference.
Gohan!